Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We continue with Suratul Saba, the Saba. You know, Sheba. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, praise be to Allah, whose is whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth, and to Him be praise in the hereafter, and He is the wise, the aware. He knows which goes down into the earth, and that which comes out of it, and that which comes down from heaven, and that which goes up to it, and He is the merciful, the forgiving. And those who disbelieve say, the hour will never come to us. Say, yea, by my Lord, the knower of the unseen, it will certainly come to you. Not an atom's weight escapes Him in the heavens or in the earth, nor is there less than that, nor greater, but is in a clear book, that He may reward those who believe and do good. For them is forgiveness and an honorable sustenance, and those who strive hard in opposing our messages, for them is a painful chastisement of an evil kind. And those who have been given knowledge see that what is revealed to thee from thy Lord is the truth, and it guides into the path of the mighty, the praised. And those who disbelieve say, shall we show you a man who informs you that, when you are scattered, the utmost scattering, you will then be in a new creation? Has he forged a lie against Allah, or is there madness in him? Nay, those who believe not in the hereafter are in torment and in far error. See they not what is before them and what is behind them of the heaven and the earth? If we please, we can make them low in the land, or bring down upon them a portion of heaven. Surely there is a sign in this for every servant turning. And certainly we gave David abundance from us. O mountains, repeat praises with him, and the birds, and we made the iron pliant to him, saying, make ample coats of mail, and assign a time to the making of coats of mail, and do ye good. Surely I am seer of what you do. And the wind to Solomon, when it made a month's journey in the morning, and a month's journey in the evening, and we made a fountain of molten brass to flow for him. And of the jinn there were those who worked before him by the command of his Lord, and whoever turned aside from our command, from among them we made them taste of the chastisement of burning. Then we made for him what he pleased of synagogues and images, and bowls as large as water, and bowls as watering troughs, and fixed cooking pots. Give thanks, O people of David, and very few of my servants are grateful. And by synagogue, we don't mean, but we mean spiritual oratories. And, you know, the symbols of the cherubim and stuff like that, it's not necessarily saying that he's making graven images, that there was, you know, pictures of some sort, but not pictures in terms of suwar, because that word's not being used here. I mean, suwar, yeah. Because the scene for surah, you know, the chapters of the Quran, surah, you know, is different. But when we decreed death for him, not showed them his death, but a creature of the earth that ate away his staff. So when it fell down, the jinn saw clearly that if they had known the unseen, they would have not have tarried in humiliating torment. Certainly there was a sign for Saba in their abode, 2 gardens on the right and the left. Eat of the sustenance of your Lord and give thanks to him, a good land and a forgiving Lord. But they turned aside, so we sent upon them a violent torrent, and in place of their 2 gardens we gave them 2 gardens, yielding bitter fruit and tamarisks and a few lote trees. With this we requited them because they were ungrateful, and we punished none but the ingrate, and we made between them and the towns which we had blessed, towns easy to be seen, and we appointed the journey therein, travel through them, nights and days secure. But when they said, our Lord, make longer stages between our journeys, and they wronged themselves, so we made them stories and scattered them, a total scattering. Surely there are signs in this for every patient, grateful one. And the devil indeed found true his conjecture concerning them, so they followed him, except a party of the believers, and he has no authority over them, but that we may know him who believes in the hereafter from him, who is in doubt concerning it, and thy Lord is the preserver of all things. Say, call upon those whom you assert besides Allah, and they control not the weight of an atom in the heavens or in the earth, nor have they any partnership in either, nor has he a helper among them. What control we do have doesn't change the laws of nature. So that is how we can understand that. And intercession avails not with him, save of him whom he permits, until when fear is removed from their hearts, they say, what is it that your Lord said? They say the truth, and he is the Most High, the Great. Say, who gives you sustenance from the heavens and the earth? Say, Allah, and surely you are on a right way, are in manifest error. Say, you will not be asked of what we are guilty, nor shall we be asked of what you do. Say, our Lord will gather us together, then he will judge between us with truth, and he is the best judge, the knower. Say, show me those whom you join with him as associates. By no means. Nay, he is Allah, the mighty, the wise. And we have not sent thee but as a bearer of good news, and as a warner to all mankind, but most men know not. Remember the gender-neutral aspect of the masculine there, that it's a reference to all humanity, not just a male here or a group of males or anything like that. And they say, when will this promise be, if you are truthful? Say, you have the appointment of a day, which you cannot postpone by an hour, nor hasten on. And those who disbelieve say, we believe not in this Qur'an, nor in that which is before it. And if thou couldst see when the wrongdoers are made to stand before their Lord, throwing back the blame, one to another, those who were reckoned weak, say to those who were proud, had it not been for you, we would have been believers. And those who were proud say to those who were deemed weak, did we turn you away from the guidance after it had come to you? Nay, you were guilty. And those who were deemed weak say to those who were proud, nay, planning by night and day, when you told us to disbelieve in Allah and to set up likes with him, and they will manifest regret when they see the chastisement, and we put shackles on the necks of those who disbelieve. and they will not be requited but for what they did. And we never sent a warner to a town, but those who led easy lives, and it said, we are disbelievers in that with which you are sent. And they say, we have more wealth and children, and we cannot be punished. Say, surely my Lord amplifies and straightens provision for whom he pleases, but most men know not. And it is not your wealth, nor your children, that bring you near to us in rank, but whoever believes and does good, for such is a double reward for what they do, and they are secure in the highest places. And those who strive in opposing our messages, they will be brought to the chastisement. Say, surely my Lord amplifies provision for whom he pleases of his servants, and straightens for him, and whatsoever you spend, he increases it in reward, and he is the best of providers. And on the day when he will gather them together, then will he say to the angels, didn't these worship you? And they will say, glory be to thee, thou art our protecting friend. Not they, nay, they worshipped the jinn. Most of them were believers in them. So on that day you will not control profit nor harm for one another. And we will say to those who were iniquitous, taste the chastisement of the fire, which you called a lie. And it's important to notice the difference in English. In English, we say angel, and we mean the jinn and the malaika, and maybe some other things too. But here, the malaika and the jinn. So Surah 35, named after the malaika. Surah 72, named after the jinn. The gendered ones, the ones with choice. The malaika, the perfect ones. So on that day you will not control profit nor harm for one another, and we say to those who were iniquitous, taste the chastisement of the fire, which you called a lie. And when our clear messages are recited to them, they say, this is not but a man who desires to turn you away from that which your fathers worshipped. And they say, this is not but a forged lie. And those who disbelieve say the truth when it comes to them. This is only clear enchantment, and we have not given them any books which they read, nor did we send to them before thee a warner, and those before them rejected, and these have not yet attained the tenth of that which we gave them, but they gave the lie to my messengers. How was then my disapproval? Say, I exhort you only to one thing, that you rise up for Allah's sake, by twos and singly, then ponder. There is no madness in your companion. He is only a warner to you before a severe chastisement. Say, whatever reward I ask of you, that is only for yourselves. My reward is only with Allah, and He is a witness over all things. Say, surely my Lord casts the truth, the great knower of the unseen. Say, the truth has come, and falsehood neither originates nor reproduces. Say, if I err only to my own loss, and if I go aright, it is because of what my Lord reveals to me. Surely He is hearing nigh. And couldst thou see when they become terrified? But there will be no escape, and they will be seized from a near place, and they will say, we believe in it. And how can they attain from a distant place? And they indeed disbelieved in it before, and they utter conjectures with regard to the unseen from a distant place, and a barrier is placed between them and that which they desire, as was done with their partisans before. Surely they earn a disquieting doubt. And Abyssinia, Yemen, used to be one kingdom, and the breaking up of that kingdom, per se, or the reduction of it because of what was going on, resulted in the Arabic language as we know it. And before that, it wasn't really the Arabic language. There was different languages that blended into what you'd call the Arabic language.